But speaking of things that are easier for us young women, I feel like there's some things that a lot of people's mamas just didn't tell them. Mm-hmm. So for what had happened was we kind of we compiled a list.
A little short list.
A short list of things that we feel could, just help a young woman out that may not have been told by their mothers, but you told me or your mama told you. So starting it off.
Okay.
And this only applies to black women because of skin tone issues.
Kind of.
Or not just black women, but brown skinned women.
There's a alternative for non-black, non-brown women too.
Yes.
But
I was going to say, if you have on like a sheer outfit, like for example, I have on this mainly like a white and black dress or whatever, you have to wear black underwear under your sheer clothes.
Black, brown, or new, something that's gonna
whatever matches your skin tone.
Yeah,
the best. What I found is even though like I'm not super brown, I still have to wear black under a lot of stuff, and it still works. But like you also could wear brown things,
nude, and if you can find something that mimics your complexion. But the bottom line, what we're trying to say is,
don't wear white under your clothes.
If you got on white, do not wear pink underwear. If you got on white, do not wear polka dots or stripes, unless you're trying to make a fashion statement and you're intentionally trying to be provocative. There's certain undergarments that are suitable for certain things.
And I also would say too that before you leave the house, take a step outside and make sure that you can't see, because that's what happened to the best of us.
Because you walk outside and realize
this is not sheer.
My outfit is transparent, so when I stand in the sun, everybody's looking at all my glory.
Yeah. So definitely, make sure the undergarments are together. Like for instance, notice how I have on this spaghetti strap dress right now. I have on a strapless bra. Why? Yeah, because I don't want the straps to show.
That's the other thing. If your dress is strapless, your bra should be strapless too, if at all possible, unless you're making a fashion statement.
Yeah.
If you're wearing a colorful outfit and you happen to find a colorful bra that you purposely want the straps to show, that's one thing. But it hurts my feelings so bad when I see a woman with a strapless dress on, like, maybe that black and white, and then she has on a navy blue or a red bra with the straps showing.
And sometimes if you can't find a strapless bra, I just go with black. Like if I have on like a brown spaghetti strap dress or whatever, I'm just going to put on black if I have to run out and do something, because it just looks more like,
Yeah, and fun fact, some people don't know this, they do sell, you can buy them separately, clear bra straps.
I do not like clear bra straps.
She doesn't like them, but if you're somebody that has to have straps, if you're a well-endowed person and strapless is not an option.
I mean, obviously I'm not that person. I don't like the strapless.
Clear bra straps so that you can attach them to your bra and not have the regular strap. Also, fun fact, if you do not have a strapless bra, you can tuck the straps from a bra that does have straps. You can tuck them a lot of times like into the size of the bra.
Yeah, but just make sure it doesn't
slide down. But you can do that. My point is, your undergarments sometimes can make or break an outfit. Like if you have the right foundation garments, they can make or break an outfit.
Seamless underwear. Yeah. Do not have. I mean, if you want it, then go for it.
Again,
but like
visible panty lines are my kryptonite.
If you have on like a bodycon dress or like you have on like a tight fitting romper or something, just wear like a little seamless number, so that way we don't see the print in the outline of your underwear as you're walking down the street.
To each his own. You do not. These are all things that we choose to do. You do not have to choose to do them. It is up to you. But when I was teaching before, I found like I had a come to Jesus meeting with some of my little students because little girl came to school with very thin white shorts on, and you could see her pink bikini underwear. Oh. And so I dismissed the boys to the library. They had a project, an impromptu project that they needed to go work on. And I had a conversation with little girls, and some of them told me, nobody ever told me that. They're like, nobody ever said that to me. So I explained to them that there is a way. Now, you got to do what you got to do, and nobody's going to bat 100, 1,000, whatever the baseball analogy. You're not always going to do it perfectly, but I told them, it's like, as a young lady, you should not be walking around with pink bikini underwear on. It's just
some things that I feel like a lot of people don't think about. Like as a mom, sometimes you automatically know stuff and you don't even think to tell your kid.
And we got to pass it down to the younger
until
generation.
They do it, and you're like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, like what are you like? What you doing? Yeah.
But two last things on the list: washing your hair before you actually take your shower. Like what I always do is sometimes I'll just shampoo my hair in the sink and then put conditioner and then rinse the conditioner out in the shower. But if you're in the shower and you're taking an everything shower,
what you doing
when you're about to pass out, because for some reason every time I do an everything shower I don't eat first, so I really am fighting for my life in there.
That's a you thing.
I feel like people can relate. But I always wash my hair first, get it all shampooed, conditioned, rinse it, and then I like shower with my good smelling soaps or whatever. Yeah, because you don't want the shampoo.
Yeah,
the
shampoo is not meant for your skin. So like if you shower and then shampoo, then you're leaving that shampoo residue, you're leaving that conditioner on your skin, and it was not intended. Though you have skin on your scalp, before anybody says, well, you got skin on your scalp, we know that. But those products are made to condition hair, to do certain things to hair. They're not meant for the skin on the rest of your body. So it's best to shampoo, condition first, and if unless you got too much hair like Imari might have, you can put one of the little what do you call it?
A shower cap?
Not a shower cap.
The microfiber. Yeah,
a towel. Put your hair up and then take your shower so that you're getting all of that stuff off your skin, because shampoo was not meant for the entire body is the point that we're trying to make.
And the last one, which is kind of controversial because everyone does this differently. And I didn't know that a lot of people didn't do this until I had literally friends of every single like race, and everyone had different opinions on it. But my hot take is, and I know people are going to be like, that's bad for your skin. I don't care. Shower twice a day. That's my hot take.
Well,
but I'm like super uber.
Minimally, I think everybody needs to shower every day unless they have a skin condition,
some people go like a week without showering. That's weird. I'm so sorry.
I personally don't understand, especially females that don't take at least one shower a day. That's just my personal thing, and I'm a hit 2. And if I take one, go out and do something, and come back home and want to go to sleep in my bed, I'm gonna take another one. I might hit 3 a day.
This is the timeline of events. You wake up, you take a shower. Now, some people don't shower in the morning. I don't necessarily find that to be gross, because if you shower before bed,
I think the one at night is the best one.
If you shower before bed and then you just woke up, maybe you don't need to shower. Especially if you're going into the gym or something or whatever. Yeah. But I wake up, first thing I do, shower, because it wakes me up. It refreshes me. I want to feel clean. I want to smell good when I go to work. Yeah. Then you out all day, you're working, or let's just say like it's just your day off and you go to the gym. You're going to shower again.
I hope so.
Because if you go to the gym, you're going to be funky. Shower.
I hope
Get in the shower. Get in the bathtub. Do something. So then, let's just say you took that in between shower. But then, oh, wait, I need to go to Walmart. I need to go to Publix.
Or I'm going out to dinner
I'm going to go out to dinner with friends. When you come back home, shower.
Now, some people are going to say we're taking way too many showers, but I pay the water bill and I'm okay with that.
And then also, I learned that everyone doesn't use a washcloth, which blew my mind. Literally, all of my friends had a different method.
There's crevices, so I think you need to use some type of. You need to use some type of.
And this is not just for like a tool. It's to exfoliate your skin. I like using not a rough washcloth, but like something that exfoliates my skin so it's all soft and feminine.
Yeah. Again, these are all things that if you do not have a medical condition or some type of skin condition that prevents you from doing it, mainly females, because I don't understand, as my grandma would say, I miss my grandma so much. I don't understand how you can be out in the streets all day and don't come home and ranch off. My grandmother from Georgia would say, you need to ranch off before you. So I'm just going to say, I think if you're going to do a single shower, I personally think that nighttime shower before you get in your bed is the one that you take.
No outside clothes on the bed.
Like going out in the streets and coming and jumping in the bed, to me, that's just
in
way
the
too
movies,
much.
I was always so confused when I would watch a movie and somebody would be like, oh, I'm just going to go put on my pajamas. Where is the bath?
I don't understand.
Where is the shower? But
you know what, too, for health reasons, especially in the summertime, especially somewhere where there's a lot of pollen, they have said that if you're out walking around all day or whatever and you come home and go straight in bed, you're bringing all that pollen, you're bringing all of those things that can aggravate allergies or whatever into your bed and onto your sheets. Now, there are some people, I think most of those people are rich, that wash their sheets and stuff on a daily basis. And if you're doing that, that's your grown business. If you're somebody that doesn't wash your sheets every day, it, to me, is not a good thing to be going out and being about and then coming and getting straight into bed. To each his own. This is just personal opinions. This is how I was raised. This is how I'm raising her. But ladies,
one thing about
that whole you don't need to shower every day.
One thing about it, y'all might take issue and be arguing in the comments, but I don't smell, so
and get told quite frequently by strangers, oh, you
I smell so good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's because I take 2 showers a day like a mad woman. Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway,
stay clean, y'all. But for Ask It Gemini, we're going to talk about our unpopular opinions, which I guess that almost counts as an unpopular opinion maybe.
For some people.
But hopefully most of y'all will agree, or at least be like, y'all doing too much, but at least you're clean.
Be open-minded about it anyway.
So I'm going to, you want me to say mine first, my unpopular opinions? Okay, so my first one is that I feel that while you're in the gym, you should be able to be on the phone, which I know a lot of people are just like anti-phone in gym. But if you go to the gym with your buddy, you're talking to your buddy in real life. Why can't I have my man in my AirPod while I'm doing squats? What's the issue?
Well, that's kind of a bad visual. But anyway, I don't know why you show squats to be doing. But anyway, I think as long as you are not on the phone talking loudly.
Well, no, have some decorum.
Yeah. So I think the no phones in the gym is for that person that is either going to be on speakerphone where everybody has to listen to their conversation, or that is going to be on the phone and not aware of everybody else's space and be just talking real loud. Because I don't, like you said, if you're in the gym with a friend, y'all are going to have conversation. Exactly. So I think not so much you can't be on the phone in the gym as you can't be on the phone in an inappropriate way in the gym.
Yeah, because one thing about it, I'm going to be on the phone if I want to be on the phone. Yeah, so I'm not going to be talking loud, but like...
Yeah, because you know me, my phone is janky, still working on that. My phone is janky, so a lot of time I have to put people on speakerphone, and I will tell you as I'm walking in the store now I'm getting off the phone because I don't want to be that obnoxious person.
Me so much.
I know it does, but it's like I am not walking around in this store having a conversation with you that everybody can hear because number one, never know what I'm going to say, and number two, it's just obnoxious. Like if you're having a conversation, everybody should not be hearing it. Like I don't care to hear your conversation in a public place. I don't.
And then my last one is I don't think that all elders deserve respect. I know y'all gonna want to shoot me.
Yeah, but I tried.
But I don't think because some people are rude. I don't care if you're 70 years old. If you're calling me out of my name, you're
here's
rude.
The thing. You were raised to respect your elders, but you were also raised to stand up for yourself.
I respect my elders that deserve to be respected. I have always asked that you do your best to be respectful of someone's title, position, and age. But in however, I have never raised you to let someone mistreat you or disrespect you. So as politely as possible, if an elder is out of pocket with you, then you need to ask them to get back in pocket in the nicest way possible. And if they won't, then you got to defend yourself. So now we're not saying... I'm not saying cuss out kind of way or older be crazy people, no.
Yeah, but sometimes an elder is not respectable.
And I feel like a lot of people maybe that are younger people that are now in the adult world, that maybe a little bit sooner than others, because I'm only finna be 22 in a couple weeks. I feel like there's a lot of ageism against younger people when you sometimes leave college and high school and like that age range. Like there's a lot of like, oh, you're so young, you little whippersnapper. Wait till you get to be my age. And it's just like, we're doing the same thing right now. Yeah. I mean, now there are times when a person with more experience, and not necessarily specific job experience, but just life experience. Yeah. Because I think I was a better parent because I was older when I had you. Because if you think, not that she wasn't a good parent, because she was, like, we're here. My mom had me when she was 20. So she only had 20 years of life experience. I had you up, I was just about to turn 32 when I had you at 31. And a couple of weeks later, I turned 32. So I had lived a lot more. I had a lot more knowledge about certain things and stuff. So I think it made me a better parent. So there is sometimes wisdom that comes with age. There's definitely wisdom that comes with age.
But I also am somebody that will defer to a younger person if they know more about a topic than me.
And I feel like that's what a lot of people in the old, like
some people don't want to do that.
I've encountered that a lot as I've like gone into my like next part of my life, of people obviously not taking me seriously just because they know how old I am. Yeah. And I like going in situations where, even though I obviously look young, but like when you go in a situation and you have a title and you're there for a specific person, they don't know how old you are for real. Right. Like I could look really young and be 30 years old. Person's age, yeah. But I know that when people know how old I am, the treatment is completely different. And it's like sometimes you walk in that line. Yeah.
But and I was fortunate in that both my parents a lot of times would say, if we were in situations where they knew we had more knowledge about a topic or a subject or whatever than them, they would defer to us. And that was the way that we were raised. If we are in a situation where we're talking technology or we're talking pop music, if we're talking about anything where I know you know more than me, I have no problem stepping back.
Or like the other day, Grandma asked me to explain like the war that's going on, and she clearly was like, I don't know what's going on, you do.
Yeah.
So like, can you explain what's happening?
Yeah, and you can't get cocky with that, because I can remember one time, newly in college, like first semester down, come home, and I was talking about a subject that my parents clearly were not up on, and so I tried to flex, and my daddy quickly humbled me and was like, we the ones that made it possible for you to go learn that ish. So like, don't get too big for your britches. Like, we are the ones that put you in a position for you to know more than us. So stay in your place. I was like, okay then. Okay, because his thing, like he always would say, if you play with a puppy, they'll lick you in the mouth. You weren't gonna lick you weren't gonna lick my parents in the mouth too many times as a puppy.
That is a very weird.
Well, he said all the time, if you play with it. Now think about it, you pick up, he's so cute. The first thing a puppy's gonna do, if you let him get too close, he's gonna lick you in the mouth. So he would tell us all the time, if we got out of line, you play with a puppy, he'll lick you in the mouth. But like, he would put you back in your place as a puppy. Yes, ma'am.
Well, what is your unpopular opinion?
Speaking of puppies, look at that segue.
Look at you trying to be mean.
Look at that unintentional segue. I know this is a very unpopular opinion for some people, but I'm talking about my house and my house only. And if you invite me to your house, which is not going to be a lot of people, but I love dogs. I love puppies. I have had puppies and dogs all my life. I love them. I don't love them the way that some people do. Like, I don't see them as people. Like, I would never refer to myself as a pet parent, because no, I did not give birth to a litter of anything. So I'm not a pet parent. But I do love animals. What I don't love is animals either in the kitchen or in the bed. Like, you're never going to see me with a pet, where a dog or any type of animal that has fur and could possibly have fleas with it in my kitchen.
I feel like it depends on how big the dog is. And it depends on how is relevant. Like, are they just always outside, or are they always
that is inside? Relevant. I grew up, I'm a child of the 70s and 80s. I'm a black child of the 70s and 80s, and many of us grew up where our dog never saw the inside of the house. Like, it just did not happen. That's wrong.
I'm bringing my dog in the house.
People have evolved. Our people have evolved, but I grew up where your dog was a pet. It stayed outside. Now, I evolved. We had a dog. He had a place that he could come in the house.
He was allowed to be in one room.
But he was a pit
also didn't like being inside.
Yeah, he was a pit while he did not like being inside. He liked to be outside, and if he was going to be going in and out, he was not going to have access to my full house.
Yeah, because he was big and he
would get dirty. So like, no. So I personally feel like dogs have a place in the family. They can have a place in the house. The kitchen is not one. My bed is certainly not one either. I do not believe in pets on the bed, because I don't care how much flea dipping you do. I don't care how many baths you give them. I don't care what kind of chewables, pills, whatever you give them. An animal is always subject to have fleas or some type of parasite that is not human friendly.
I wouldn't be able to sleep with a dog in the bed, just because like I need my whole bed.
I mean, and then not to be too great, like, but if you're doing extracurricular things in that bed and then the dog is in it, like, that just don't sit well with me. No, ma'am, no, sir. I'm sorry.
No, I would have
parents. Do what you want to at your house.
I would have a dog bed in my bedroom, so they could sleep there. Yeah. But also, I don't plan on, when I get my own place, whatever, because I've been banned from getting a dog. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
I'm right there with you. You know who I'm talking. I'm right there with you. She don't need that dog. Go ahead.
I've been banned from getting a dog. So I feel like when I do, it'll be like a small little family dog that has its own little bed and like roams around, goes outside, pees, come back in, and get the little puppy wipes to wipe their paws
and everything off. Is subject to, like, if you don't have carpet in your house, like if you got hardwood flooring or you got tile or whatever stuff, that's a little bit different in that there's nowhere for fleas and parasites and stuff to hide so much. But I'm just one of those people where I don't want an animal in the kitchen. I'm gonna tell you straight up, and you could not invite me if you don't want to. If you the type of person where you feel like it's okay to go from petting your dog to stirring the pot,
you gotta wash your hands in between.
I don't want to eat at your house.
Or, like, anytime I pet a dog, I'm gonna just go wash my hands. Yeah, like, I don't want their fur getting everywhere.
I don't care how much you love Fluffy, Rex, Fido, Snoopy, call him whatever you want to. He is still an animal. And like I said, there are certain parasites that we all have. I don't know if you took science classes that taught you basic biology. We all got parasites. Some of them are necessary for us to survive and live. But our parasites are a little bit different from the parasites that might be on an animal, especially an animal with fur. I don't want him in my kitchen. I don't want him in my bed.
The dogs don't bother me because the dog is generally going to stay on the ground because they can't jump that high, especially if they're small.
But I know where you're going.
But the cats, I will never forget being at somebody's house one time and the cat jumped on the kitchen counter.
And it's like, no thanks.
And I was just like,
and here's what's crazy to me. Some of the same people that will insist that you take your shoes off to come in their house,
the cat is on the kitchen
let the cat walk around on the kitchen counter.
I don't want cat. I don't want cat hair in my cornbread.
I don't understand that. The cat, it not only not taking off his shoes, he ain't even wore shoes. So he can go from the floor to the kitchen counter, but you want me to take my shoes off to come in your house?
I don't have anything against cat. Well, I personally don't want a cat, but I don't have anything against cats. I think some cats are cute. Cats can be cute. I just don't like how they can jump and get on everything and how their fur gets everywhere and how they have hairballs and they got the litter box.
Because you can, if you got a cat that is allowed to just roam the house freely, you can never leave food out because you don't know when you leave and go to the bathroom if cat has taken a bite, put his paw in it, stirred it around.
I don't think they can.
Oh, and those people that will eat and
like the fork, and then
feed, even I'm eating and then I'm gonna give my dog a bite and go back to eating. You will never see me. If you ever see me do that, you know I have them body snatch aliens.
I don't even do that.
You ain't gonna see that.
I don't even do that with other people's kids.
You ain't gonna see that.
I'm not finna bite off my fork and then give your baby something and bite off of it. I don't know where that baby's mouth is being.
And then this is a little bit of a side. When you have a small child, a new baby, whatever stuff, and people come in and hold your kid, make them wash their hands first. Like make people wash their hands. Normalize washing your hands before you handle somebody's kids, and then also normalize not just putting your hands all in people's kids' faces. And
I don't like when people kiss kids.
Don't kiss them because we don't know who else you've been kissing or what else you've been kissing. Like don't do that. And then the other thing is, this is a mom thing. Don't grab small babies and kids by their hands because they stay with their hands in their mouth. They stay putting their pacifiers in their mouth. They stay. So if you've been out working in the garden, you've been out doing whatever and stuff, and then you see somebody's baby, whatever stuff, avoid touching their hands. It's better to touch their arm, their shoulder, whatever. But do not grab small babies by the hand because their hands go straight to their mouths, and you don't know what you may be exposing them to. That's just a mom thing. That's a whole nother thing. We can do a whole show on things that I feel like you should do as a mom. But no. But yeah, anyway, that's my unpopular opinion. Do not, like your dog is not welcome in my kitchen, and they're definitely not welcome in my bed.
We await all of your comments.
Everyone. I'm sure they're going to come for my neck, but I'm ready.
I didn't say it. She said it.
I sure did. I'm standing on it too.
But on to Gemini Gems. So I'm probably going to mispronounce this word, so I need to read it. But if you have dry or itchy skin, I always have had dry skin growing up, and I always used to use this growing up, and I forgot about it. But if you get like bug bites or you have eczema or anything like that, it can help. But colloidal,
I think it's colloidal.
Colloidal. I can't talk.
Anyway,
that oatmeal, that right there.
It's finely ground oatmeal that's almost like a powder.
You can put it in your bath water if you like to take baths, or you can make it into a paste and put it on your different spots of like patches of dry skin, bug bites, eczema, whatever. And it will like help soothe it and heal it a little bit faster.
Yeah, and it will make your skin soft in general. Colloidal oatmeal is nice to take a bath. Make sure if you do use it in your bathtub that you rinse it thoroughly because it's oatmeal, like it's a food substance, and you will have ants, roaches, critters trying to eat the oatmeal if you don't rinse it out good. Also, I would not do it too often because it could clog your drain. Like you want to not do it too many times in a row without like flushing your drainage system really well. Piggybacking on the insect bite solutions, there is a product called, I forgot the name of it.
Mosquito beater?
Mosquito beater. For a moment, I lost it. Mosquito beater. It comes in a gallon-like jug. It might not be a gallon, but it's about the size of a gallon jug. And it is basically like sawdust and maybe kernels that have been ground to a fine substance, but it has all kinds of essential oils in it, eucalyptus, lemongrass, whatever. And I like it because if you're having an outing, a picnic, or anything outside, if you sprinkle it around the perimeter, it will keep mosquitoes away. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to put it directly on your skin. It has a very pleasant smell. It's kind of lemony, minty smell. Sprinkle it, and it works very well. It's very effective for several hours. So before your next outing, your next picnic, get you some mosquito beater. They sell it at Walmart. They sell it at Home Depot. They sell it at a lot of stores. Sprinkle it around the area, especially the perimeter of where your event is going to happen, and you will not have the mosquito problems that you sometimes have for outdoor events.
Well, now that we have given y'all bug solutions for the summertime, it's time to wrap things up. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.